Hi folks, I'm just doing this short follow-up video to think again a little bit about this book club activity that we've just posted. And really what I'm doing at the moment is thinking about Rachel's post this morning. So she says she's just viewed the video demonstration and the one that she's talking about is this one here. And that in doing that, she thinks it'll be really useful in showing how to annotate a journal article, and that she's going to alert her students to it and to try to read it herself. So thank you, Rachel, for that and for that contribution. And it got me thinking that perhaps it'd be great if we had some kind of starter for 10 sort of activities or questions. And the one that sprang to mind about the paper was to think about maybe we could just add a comment or annotation that picks out the most significant standout thing for us at the moment about the paper and explains why it stands out for us. So I'm going to try and model that actually. So what I'll do is to click through to the paper itself. So I've clicked through to the paper and I'm going to comment on the thing that's most significant for me at the moment. And in particular, it's here in the introduction. So it says, students entering higher education for the first time are faced with a number of challenges. They must rapidly come to terms with the demands of the academic environment, acquire new disciplinary discourses, or ways of talking about their subject, and develop appropriate study strategies that will help them achieve academic success. And that seems significant to me because I imagine that that's what you're all experiencing at the moment as new students on the BA. You're trying to come to grips with this new way of talking about your own professionalism and of thinking using theory. So that struck me and that chimed with me in terms of your experiences at the moment. But more than that, it says that new students then must establish a social identity within this new environment. And for me, that's very significant. So that's where I was adding a comment to say, this is just lost my comment box there. This is significant for it keeps jumping out, I think, because I'm trying to record and add a comment at the same time. The two bits of software are interfering with each other. This is significant for me. Whoa, every time I finish a word and press the space bar it disappears. Let's think So my comment is that this is significant for me because it stresses the importance of what we're attempting to do here on Yammer in terms of the social importance for all of us, really trying to get used to each other, to know each other and to work together online in ways that might ameliorate the effect of us not being together every week, of only meeting at day schools, but that nonetheless we can create something of an online identity for ourselves and begin to work together as a group in order to learn together. So I think that paper kind of highlights the importance and significance of that, and I think that's an important central thing that stands out for me about the paper as I began to read it through. Now, in terms of your own contributions, what you could do is a similar thing to what I've done there. Or similarly, you could kind of reply to what I've said. So you could click on the reply button and type something in, whether you agree with me, whether you perhaps have a different perspective on that, or you can find something else somewhere in the paper that you would like to comment upon. So have a stab at it. Really looking forward to reading people's comments on the paper and then to thinking about that afterwards and the significance of our online participation here and what it means for us all as teachers, educators, trainers who might at some point also need to use e-learning ourselves in our own practice.